YouTubers, this is Ladygravedancer and I am Tuesday's host here on Witches of the Moon. Yay, we're back, and we have a great lineup, I think, of topics to discuss, and I think it's going to be a really nice season, and I'm so happy to be back. It's so exciting. But I am Tuesday's host here, and my mirror out of the way. I decided to shoot this video a little bit early, so that's why I'm in my makeup room, because my house is full of people. This week's topic was on protection spells. Protection spells can be used on a variety of things, not just on the person. It can be put on the property, the vehicle, you know, just on anything that you want to. I know I use a protection spell on a constant basis that I continue to feed in my office where I work at, because me and my assistant, we work in an office that isn't in a not so great neighborhood. So I constantly have our office and ourselves protected with a spell there, which I've shared on my channel. I have a protection barrier going around my property that, you know, I update depending, see my kids, sorry, depending on the situation. I just did a how-to with brick dust video on my channel. I'll share the link in the description box, because I needed to hide my address because of a situation that's going on in another neighborhood that is not so great, and someone may or may not have my address. So I did a protection spell to hide my address, and I also took it around my vehicle to hide my vehicle because they know what I drive. You can put it, if you're a farmer, you can do it to protect your animals. You can even protect your animals in your home. All of my animals, they have a pentacle around their collar that I put on for protection from the outside world. Let's just face it, the world that we live in right now isn't as safe as it used to be, and I just saw way too many reports of animals being poisoning and people putting stuff in treats and throwing them on the ground for animals to find. You know, it's just not a very nice place out there sometimes. So I have protection spells on all my pets, and I occasionally will feed them to keep them updated. Protection spells can it just covers a whole variety of things, not just for oneself. You can do a short protection spell when you're doing certain practices, depending on what you're doing, that maybe you need protection while you're making that certain magic happen, or that certain reading, or, you know, if you're going to work with something that isn't so nice, you need to protect yourself. Or you could just protect yourself, or you can protect yourself from a situation. Let's say you're going for a job interview and you got butterflies in your stomach, and you can do a little spell to make those butterflies go away to protect you from losing the job. You see what I'm saying? You kind of think out of the box of just, oh, protecting from harm. You could protect yourself in many different ways, from your nerves, from your anxiety, for if you have a meeting or a job interview, or if your kid, for instance, kids starting school. That was a big thing here, which I have another video coming up on my channel, so I don't want to get into that too much, but that was a big thing. The kids were completely nervous, and I definitely put some spell work on them before they left to protect them from their own anxiety. I usually use my hair to do so, and it's just, it covers so much. So, you know, it's good to think out of the box. And I'm going to put a few links in the description box to a couple videos where I have shown how to make protection, you know, a couple different protection spells that I have done on my channel. That way I can share them with you guys. So I'm going to put the links in the description box, and you can check those out. And if you have any questions, you can leave them here or there. I will get to both that you can do with protection, and not just the overall self, protecting oneself whenever you're practicing. You can just look out of the box. You know, pregnancy, you can protect your pregnancy. There's just so many different things that you can do with protection, and it's not just, you know, the one general area. So yeah, I'll put the links in the description box of a few of the spells that I've done, and the because I also share ingredients on how I make things, and then you could make them your own, like I always say. So I'll put those links in the description box if you haven't seen them. And thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you, and I'm so happy we're back. Bye, guys. Blessed be.